Today on NewsOK TV, a big concert announcement. Two legends are about to visit the Sooner State.
A weekend getaway that won't strain your bank account.
Plus, Oklahoma's favorite squad is back in front of the camera. A look at the new Thunder Girls calendar.
And we talk to a pro on how to create a ghoulish gourd.
This is NewsOK TV.
This is NewsOK TV.
So welcome to NewsOK TV, where newsok.com comes to your living room television. I'm Dave Morris.
And I'm Angie Bruss. We begin with a big announcement from the Ford Center.
Lots of acts like Robin Williams, U2, and Cirque du Soleil stop in the Sooner State.
But now an even bigger act is about to come to the Ford Center. Billy Joel and Elton John. We were there as officials released the big news. Two big hitters are coming to the Ford Center, and it's just in time to reveal the Ford Center renovations. Billy Joel and Elton John are coming November 25th.
This is the type of concert that we promise people when we open the Ford Center. It doesn't get much bigger than Elton John and Billy Joel, and if you're from my generation and had Elton John posters on your wall growing up, this is an important day. And I'm excited for the fans and the concert goers to come and see the improvements we've made here at the Ford Center. This was the former Hornets locker room and the arena football locker room, I believe. Yeah, it looks a little different.
We've got Elton John, Billy Joel coming to the Ford Center November 25th. Show we've been working on for a long time. Kind of help celebrate the reopening and the remodeling of the building. And we're happy to have them back after a sellout here in 2003. Both artists wanted to come back, and it worked out great for us. In the beginning, they do 4 songs together. Both bands are out there. Billy and Elton are playing together. They do 2 Elton songs, which Billy sings, and then they do 2 Billy Joel songs that Elton sings. Then Billy Joel's band will play a complete set, all greatest hits. Then Elton's band, a complete set, all greatest hits. Both bands come together for a huge, massive encore, and these shows are running almost 3 hours plus, and it's really every song in the songbook by both of the acts.
Well, it continues, the momentum. You have to be a city that reaches a lot of different people, and for some people that's parks, and for some people it's the arts, and some people it's sports, and some people it's concerts. And if you're going to continue to attract talent and young, highly educated people, you've got to have the cutting-edge concerts, and this is an example that Oklahoma City is serious about giving concert goers the best there is. This is an amazing time in Oklahoma City, but this particular building and this part of downtown is undergoing a lot of changes as well. The only skyscrapers being constructed in the world are being constructed in Oklahoma City. The nation's #1 city to launch a business, according to Fortune magazine, is in Oklahoma City. The lowest unemployment in the country is in Oklahoma City. And the message these days is let's keep it going. Let's maintain the momentum. And that's why I was so anxious to bring out here and allow the media to see the improvements we've made here at the Ford Center. Billy Joel and Elton John are coming back to Oklahoma City.
Tickets on sale this Saturday. Get them, don't be left out.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Now, do you plan on going, Dave?
I think so. I haven't seen Billy Joel or Elton John, but big Billy Joel fan, master of the keyboard. Going to have to check that out.
Oh, they've got to be an amazing duo.
I would think so. I saw U2 last weekend in Norman. That show was fantastic. The only thing more amazing than what goes on at the show is what goes on behind the scenes. Angie and I spoke with the production crew who travels with the Irish band, and we got a feel for what it takes to create a performance like this.
The U2 360 show was conceived at the end of the last tour, the Vertigo tour. The only stadium we played in the States was in Hawaii, actually. And then we were all sitting down where we were loading in, or just before the last show. And I was there with Willie Williams, who's the art director for the show, and the lighting designer and the show designer. And then Bono came in for the last sound check and just said to the two of us, can we play a show in the round? And I think we looked at each other and goes, you can actually do anything you want,
This will be the 39th show of the 44-show world tour that we've done in 2009. And every show, U2 will change up their set list somewhat. They'll also very much react to their own audience. This was one of a very small number of college markets that the band had long ago decided they'd like to try to visit and bring into. So their show really reacts more to the college crowd and the liveliness of it and the interaction of it. So I think they're going to see a very spontaneous and exciting show for tomorrow night.
Well, once it started, you know, in nearly 5 years ago now, it started, how should we be in a round? We don't want to look like any other show in a round. We don't want to be in a round. We really want to play. They wanted to create a show which was like, did anybody see the arena show? The arena show was a 360 cell, but the stage was at one end. So they wanted to create the same vibe at a stadium that worked very successfully in arena for the past 2 tours, was selling 360 but not having a stage in the middle. So that was, we don't want to be in the middle. We're in the middle here because we can't fit the other way. The stadium's not wide enough. And the only way we could play Norman, which everybody wanted to play because the band are very into college type venues, is to play it sideways. So that's why you see it's a little tight. So, and then Willie and Mark Fisher, who's the architect, decided if they built something really big, they could make the show, make the stadium look small, therefore making the show more intimate, which is what the band wanted. The band didn't want to be, they love playing stadiums, but they love the closeness of the people in the arenas, and that was sort of the direction given to the design team. And once the design team gets to it with something the band likes, and then it gets over to somebody like me and goes, now take this around the world. So that's the process, how it works basically.
The actual change in songs, maybe 2 or 3, the order will change so that the actual talking that may go between it, the presentation, how it goes, that'll alter a bit. But really at the end of the day, the band is very, very reactive to the audience. When the audience starts loud and energetic, the show goes from there, and it really reacts differently. And a young audience really has so much energy that this band gets to react off of.
The tour runs in like 3 factions. You have the advanced steel team, which is the structure, the 4 legs, the green membrane, the little orange things on top. That runs as one, and there's 3 of those. We have one set of production, which is the sound, the video, and the lighting, and the band equipment, and the stage you see being built here, and this main stage in the middle. And then the band run on their own schedule with their entourage. But we're all happy to be here, and you know, we're happy to be in Norman. We're happy to play, you know, some college campuses along the way, which was what the band wanted, with a mixture that, you know, the bigger stadiums of Dallas and Houston, and on our way to Phoenix. And what better place to stop off in Norman on a beautiful Saturday, eh?
Angie, Norman was packed for the U2 show. The stadium was full, but so was Campus Corner and all the restaurants that were there.
Yep, that's right. And speaking of food, it's a sandwich fit for a king. A local restaurant is serving up an Italian favorite.
I love some Italian food. Plus, a new year, a new group, a new calendar from the Thunder Girls.
That's right.
We take you behind the scenes of their photo shoot. Coming up.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
Pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
NewsOK has a new mobile website, and it works with any internet-enabled cell phone. So you can take NewsOK with you anywhere. View the full articles, look at the photos, all while munching on lunch. And something I'm interested in, videos. Now you can watch NewsOK videos no matter where you roam. Smartphones, choose NewsOK Mobile.
Updated look, easy navigation, videos, NewsOK Mobile. Dial into NewsOK's award-winning content, now on your web-enabled cell phone. NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Well, welcome back to NewsOK TV. Now, with the holidays just around the corner and the everyday stresses of work and family, sometimes it's just nice to get away.
From family or work? But you don't have to travel far to find that relaxing spot. NewsOK's Jack Burt takes us on a tour through Arcadia. It's a series we call Destination Oklahoma.
Welcome to Destination Oklahoma. Today, we'll be taking a look at the area of Arcadia. From tourist attractions to bed and breakfast locations, Arcadia's got a lot to offer anyone looking for some time away. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Destination Oklahoma, your guide to the Sooner State.
It was built in 1898. Now, if you remember, Henry Ford's first car was built in 1910. This barn was built 10 years before they ever had the first car. We the Arcadia Historical Society, got it in 1988. And there were a couple of ladies that owned the barn, and they came to us and said, hey, the old barn's gonna fall down if somebody don't do something. We can't do anything about it. So we've determined that if y'all decided that if y'all would take the barn, restore it back to its original condition, we'll just give you the barn. History is all over this place, and it's really something to see. It really is, the old barn. You look up right here where we're sitting, and I like to lead a group up here. I come in first, and I stand by the door and watch the people as they come in. They don't think they're going to see much, but their mouth just flies open like this, and they cannot believe that a farmer back in 1898 built this thing. This thing goes up to a point of 43 feet up here, and it is really something to see. This is history. This is part of history, and it's on all of Route 66. As I have heard, people that go from one end to the other, they say, hey, this is the one place they want to stop. Thousands and thousands of people from all over the world visit us every month. And they come from Europe, they come from England, New Zealand, Australia. All of them have a desire to see the round barn. And it's really something to see.
We opened in August of 2007. Our owner, who had this piece of property, there was a gas station on it. The former owners moved and went off, and they decided, hey, you know what, there's still a need for this out here in Arcadia. And he got together with his architect, Rand Elliott, here out of Oklahoma City, and they started throwing together some ideas, and they thought, you know what, this is a real great opportunity to do something very cool. The owner's father was a soda jerk when he was a kid. He calls him Pops, hence the name. Everything kind of kept falling back to soda. Route 66, obviously, that we're on here, there's a lot of tie-ins there, and it just kind of made sense from there to go with the nostalgia part of it, to go with the soda, and to call it Pops, and it just kind of grew to the beast that we have now. We've got the largest, retail soda collection. We've got some great food, got some great burgers. It's just a great, fun family atmosphere. While all the other restaurants are going dark and kind of have that little atmosphere, we're going bright and bold and colorful, and we want people to have fun. We've got, right now, about 560 different varieties of soda here in the cooler. It's the largest retail bottle collection and selection here in the United States. We're very proud of it. We deal with distributors from all over the United States and importers from all around the world. Right now we've currently got about 13 countries represented and about 37 states. This is something that's so unique and you're not used to seeing no matter where you go. Even just driving down the road, you've got a 66-foot tall pop bottle out front, which during the day is cool enough, but at night, it's LED lights, it's Vegas quality, kind of a Vegas quality light show, almost a beacon, kind of draws you in. You can see it from a couple miles away. And then you can kind of go out in the back, and there's 66 redbud trees out back, kind of the peace and tranquility part of Pops. You've got the hustle and bustle of the road out front, and you've got the everyday activity here in the store, and then you've got kind of the peaceful side of it out back. So it's got its little pieces there.
We've been here for 19 years in downtown Edmond on Old Route 66. Bed and breakfast is a lot of work because you have company 365 days a year, but it's the guests when they check in, and when you just see the surprise and the happiness on their faces as you check them in and show them to their room and show them what you prepared for them. And then delivering breakfast the next morning is just as much fun. We cater to couples getting away, and that is with the jacuzzi right out in the room in front of the fireplace. We do a private candlelit breakfast in the morning, and we just really try to make it private and personal for our guests. The Arcadian Inn is especially popular with men, with husbands, because of the privacy that we offer, that it's not a real social inn, it's a place for just the two of you to get along together. And that's probably what we pride ourselves on the most. We have packages that we can add to our guest rooms, to your reservation, to set it up to make it real special for you. And like for the guys, it's fun because they can build a whole experience for their wife and surprise her, and we make them look good. We can make you look real good. The prices range from $169.95 up to $259.95 here at the Arcadian Inn. Most of our guests book online now. We have a great website that you can go online and go shopping, see all pictures of all the rooms, the virtual tours of all the rooms, and then see all of our packages.
Thanks for tuning in to Destination Oklahoma. We found out the area of Arcadia has a lot to offer a wide variety of travelers. Whether you're looking for a historic trip down Route 66 or a romantic getaway with that special someone, Arcadia has just what any traveler is looking for. For more information, be sure to log on to wimgo.com.
The Arcadia Inn Bed and Breakfast looks like a great place to escape.
Oh, it looks beautiful. And I love going to Pops.
You like all the colors?
I do. They have every kind of soda you could ever want or think of. Now, another great restaurant is Sofa Bella's, an Italian restaurant off of May Avenue. I like to go there for the pizza, but the Oklahoman's Dave Cathy has found another great meal on the menu.
I'm Dave Cathy, the Food Dude, and it's time for another Sandwich of the Month. And since it's Italian Heritage Month, we decided to try and go a little Italian. So what we've got here is it's an Italian sandwich, but it's a kind of a fusion of two. The traditional Italian roast beef and the Italian sausage for the Italian combo here at Sofa Bella's. And I'm with owner Bill Brazel. Bill, how's it going?
It's going great. It's going great.
So you guys have been here 9 years, doing fantastic business. But tell me about this sandwich. This is unique.
I can't take credit for the sandwich. It's not mine. I went to the National Restaurant Association meeting in Chicago, and we ate this at another restaurant, and the name escapes me because it was just one of the ones right on the street. You know, you just walk in. And I loved it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to bring that sandwich back to Oklahoma and put it on the menu. And what we do is you get, just like you said, you get both. You get this thinly cut prime rib, and then you also get the Italian sausage. And then with the real kicker is the au jus. So what we do is we make like a prime rib and mushroom soup every Wednesday. So we take and re-roast off the prime rib, and we take that au jus, and that's what we use for our sauce. So
wow. It's a hit, I can promise you. We appreciate you bringing it back from the convention. That's what it's all about, you know, sharing different ideas about food. And hey, you're not trying to say it's your idea, but you're interpreting it for us.
Exactly.
We appreciate it. Yeah.
And then everybody that comes in from Chicago, if they go, hey, that's about as good as I remember at home, you know, you got a winner.
Well, tell us a little bit more. Sofa Bella's, this is one great sandwich, but you guys got all kinds of great stuff here.
We do. We're open 7 days a week. We are known for our deep dish Chicago style pizza. We're Oklahoma's original deep dish Chicago style pizza pizzeria. But we do fish, prime steaks. I do Sunday brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. So $1 mimosas, $4 Bloody Mary bar. We also are full service cater. So I do catering, drop-offs. If they just want it dropped off for an office party, we just put them in caddies, take them and drop them off, and everything's good. Or if they want the big sit down, we can do that also.
Sounds like you got it all covered. And for now, for our purposes, it's the Italian combo. Come on, check it out.
You know, Dave, that looks like the perfect sandwich for you.
It does, and I'm not going to turn away a good sandwich.
Especially from Sofa Bella's.
Well, and that's a great place to watch some sporting events, too, with the plasmas they have in there. Some football, maybe some basketball.
Yeah.
Speaking of sports, they are Oklahoma's favorite entertainment. It's the Thunder Girls, and after the break, we'll take you behind the scenes of their latest calendar shoot.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
Angie, NewsOK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with NewsOK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Welcome back to NewsOK TV. Well, it's a new program, it's a new season, and a new Thunder Girls troop.
That's right. And some new faces will be featured in the 2010 calendar. We spent the day with the ladies as they got ready for their big photo shoot. Hey, I'm out here at Lake Hefner where lots of stuff's going on. We see some sailboats and some kayaking. But what's even more important are the Thunder Girls right behind me. They are actually posing right now for their 2010 calendar shoot. We're going to take you behind the scenes and also show you how they prepped for this at DK Salon. How fun is this to have your makeup done for the shoot?
Well, it's so exciting. Obviously, I wouldn't do it this good myself, so this is why we have these people doing it for us. But it's nice to just get pampered for a day and go get your photos taken, so I'm excited.
It's our annual calendar for this year. So excited. Wanted to showcase the beauty of Oklahoma City and, of course, the beauty of our Thunder Girls this season, and it's a great melting pot together, and I'm excited about this.
Actually, today we're going to wear my hair straight, which is actually different for me because I'm supposed to usually have like a curly, wavy hair. It's my look for Thunder Girls, but it's straight today, and it's going to be kind of tousled.
Each day we're doing a sunrise and a sunset. Sunrise is gorgeous, but yes, we're up at 3:30 a.m. so we can get to DK Salon and get the girls in hair and makeup at 4 a.m., but our team's doing a great job. The girls look beautiful, and I'm very, very excited for the end product.
And be sure to pick up the Thunder Girls' new calendar. It looks like a lot of fun.
You know, Angie, the Oklahoma City Thunder has already started the preseason games. Season starts soon, so be sure to catch the ladies at the Ford Center.
And from the hard court to the pumpkin patch, we have tips on creating the perfect jack-o'-lantern next.
Welcome to the big leagues of high school sports. Varsity, NewsOK's new high school sports page, featuring the best high school sports coverage anywhere. Varsity dedicates experienced reporters to all the local schools from Edmond to Norman, and everyone and anyone from Goodwell to Idabel. And Varsity allows you to join the coverage. Upload your photos, join the discussion with the Oklahoma's reporters on their blogs, and follow the Twitter feed and live scoreboards. NewsOK's new high school sports page, Varsity, the best high school sports coverage anywhere.
NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
Angie, NewsOK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with NewsOK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Welcome back to NewsOK TV. Now, Dave, it's that time of year when ghosts and goblins are out and jack-o'-lanterns light the way for little trick-or-treaters.
They're everywhere.
I know it.
But creating that perfect holiday pumpkin can be a challenge, at least for me. Angie spoke with an expert pumpkin carver about how to bring your ideas to life.
Hi, it's Angie with NewsOK, and I am here with David Holland. We're here at SNS Plants, where he is going to show us how to carve pumpkins. Now, this is very important, obviously. It's around Halloween. A lot of people are excited. Yeah, you've got kids, you want to carve pumpkins. But obviously, there's the typical old jack-o'-lantern. But for me, it's hard to get any further than that. He's going to show us some great stuff. Now, yeah. Tell us about the different pumpkins you've designed. You've even done some Thunder ones lately, right?
Yeah, I've designed 5 different patterns for the Thunder, and there's a couple of Rumble, their mascot. And then also I've got some that say Rumble and have the logo and whatever. But those are really intricate, and I've just had a lot of fun creating that for Thunder. But those are the more intricate ones, and then this one's a little bit easier, and that's the one I'm going to show you today.
All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of this. Tell me about some of the tools that you use.
Okay, these are the basic tools that you use for carving, and this is a little serrated knife. Or a blade. It's like a little saw, and basically the way you carve it is you just go in and out in a saw motion like a little jigsaw, basically. And this is a saw that doesn't have a real thick blade, and so you can get real tight curves with it. And this is an even smaller one that you can get just really intricate pieces out with.
Detail.
Yeah, the extreme detail. This is something that I had a friend of mine make that's a scooper, to scoop out the inside of the pumpkin with.
Wow, so you commissioned a friend to make some tools?
Yeah, comes in handy. And this one also is just a regular biscuit cutter, and I find it works really well because it always has a handle, so you have something to grab onto, but it's got a nice little sharp edge there, so you can use it, and it's great for carving them out. So those things work well.
And the typical knife.
Yeah, this is what I use usually to cut the lid. And when you're cutting the lid, you need to go in an angle like this. So when you put the lid on, it doesn't fall inside. It has a lip to sit on.
These are going to be wonderful. Now tell us what this one in particular is. An owl?
This is an owl. Yeah, and I've already cut out his beak there. There's his beak. And basically I was just going to show you how to do a little carving with this. And so can I go ahead and get started? All right.
All right, this is the finished product. Yes, it's amazing. It's an owl.
The other thing about carving a lot of pumpkins is I usually cut a really unique shaped lid so that you can figure out which lid goes to which pumpkin. So that's a little handy tip too. So
that's a very good idea.
It's your owl.
I love it. And like you said, to preserve it, to make it last a little longer, lemon juice.
Yeah, dunk it in lemon water, and that really does help the mold. It keeps it from getting yucky inside. So.
I love it. Well, happy Halloween, and obviously great tips from David. How much fun. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Well, that's all we have for this hard-hitting edition of NewsOK TV. Be sure to catch all the videos and more on newsok.com.
See you next week.